While the markets are bleeding heavily, we thought we'd create a list of 10 small cap crypto gems that could potentially 10 to 100x and beyond in 2025. This is not a video that you want to miss, and you can bet that we'll be back with part 2 of this video series because we have a lot more alpha and many more gems to share with you all. Nonetheless, nothing in this video is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Do not invest in anything you can't afford to lose. Use a burner wallet for extra security and always conduct your own research. Before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button to support our channel and stay up to date with the latest crypto guides, reviews, news, technical analysis, and so much more. Friends, let's jump straight into the video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you officially ready to begin with the 10 small cap crypto gems of this video? This is going to be part 1, and part 2 will bring you many more options. However, we are very excited to share the first list. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sharing them all in random order. None of them are going to be in order of our favorite or least favorite. They will not be in order of biggest to smallest market cap and so on. Therefore, my friends, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using 3 primary websites. One is going to be altcryptotalk.com, our native website where we provide news, guides, reviews, and so on. We are also going to be using coinmarketcap.com, of which we'll go through all of the cryptocurrencies and explain roughly what they are. And then we are going to use marketcapof.com, where we will give you some rough price predictions. So, guys, why don't we dive straight into the first one, and that is going to be Bluezelle. Bluezelle, also known as BLZ, is a small cap cryptocurrency which has got a market cap of just under $20 million and a price point of 0.043 cents. Since inception, it is down 90%, my friends, and this could very well be a buying opportunity. It is listed on Coinbase, it is listed on other major exchanges such as BitGet, Mexi, KuCoin, and so on. However, there is room for more such as Crypto.com, Binance, and so on. It has seen an all-time high of 91 cents, which occurred in 2018. So guys, this is one of the longest survivors in the crypto market. As you can see down here, if you would like a little bit of information on what Bluezelle is, you can get a rough insight as to what it is and how it works. Nonetheless, in a nutshell, it is a decentralized storage network, of which, in my opinion, storage networks are going to thrive in the future as data progressively moves on-chain. However, guys, in the future, we'll go into a further deep dive into Bluezelle. But for now, all we need to know is that this is on our list of altcoins that we are watching closely, especially in the smaller cap section. Now, you can see it's got around 32,500 holders, which is actually quite a lot. The circulating supply is 463.58 million tokens out of a total of 500 million. So, guys, most of the tokens are in circulation. However, I would like to do some more research into their tokenomics, but simply, I am very excited to share this token with you, as I think it has great potential in the future. Now, of course, nothing that we mention in this video is financial advice, and you must take everything with a pinch of salt. But this is the first altcoin, so why don't we move over to market cap of, where we can give you some rough price predictions. So, I would say a nice first stop for the BLZ token would be for it to reach the market cap of Flux, another storage token of which has a market cap of $97.43 million, and that is very small considering the market conditions. Now, guys, in the future, we could very well see a 4.87x taking Bluezelle up to 20 cents or just above. In my personal opinion, this would be a nice first target if we start to see the market rise. However, in a full-blown bull run with the storage narrative thriving, where do I see the Bluezelle token? Well, I personally seeing it reaching the market cap of the iOS network at $300 million. Now, guys, in a full-blown bull run, if this goes well and Bluezelle does capture a lot of attention, then this could very well happen and go up 15x to a price point of just under 65 cents and to a market cap of $300 million. Now, I'm not saying it's going to reach the market cap of the iOS network. Nothing is guaranteed. However, I think this is highly possible. If we go back over to CoinMarketCap, you can see the all-time high of 91 cents. Now, to be honest with you guys, this is an achievable target. I think it can go beyond $1, but we would have to see some major news and adoption for BLZ. However, you can see at the beginning of its chart, it did reach around 67 cents in 2018. And I think that is an obtainable price, as we have shown you here. But, my friends, we're going to leave this short and sweet. We're not going to give you more than 2 price predictions per altcoin that we mention. If you would like a further analysis and more price predictions on any of the altcoins that we mention, you can let us know in the comment section down below. But very simply, we are now going to move on to the second altcoin. And this is going to be for the Parcel token, which is in the Solana ecosystem and is an RWA token. Now, my friends, you can see it's got a price point of just under 10 cents with a market cap of $26 million. Down below, you can see the all-time high of just under 84 cents, which occurred in April 2024 last year. Absolutely fantastic. And you can see it's listed on major exchanges such as Bybit, Coinbase, OKX, BitGet, Mexi, and so on. Now guys, to me this is a great opportunity that I have seen, and in my personal opinion it could very well rise to great heights, especially in an RWA narrative which I think is definitely going to come and is definitely going to blow to major proportions. But obviously take that all with a pinch of salt, but I'm very fond of the Parcel protocol. For those who watched our AltCryptoGems tutorial on how to qualify for the Parcel airdrop, you would have also got some airdrop allocation from the Parcel platform. But, my friends, we are very simply now seeing Parcel obviously in the red section because of the market conditions. Solana hasn't been doing so well recently, and therefore we are seeing some extremely discounted prices. There could be a great buying opportunity here, I'm not saying there is, but there very well could be, and that's why we've listed it in this video. Now, like we've said, we will go into more detail into any of the altcoins that you want us to go into. However, moving over to market cap of, I think a nice conservative first stop for the Parcel token would be for it to reach the market cap of LISC at $93.3 million. Now, a 34-cent price point and a 3.55x is a nice first stop, but I really do see it going beyond that, and I would love to give you so many price predictions, but I'm going to give you one more. Let's say we are now entering the bull run. Let's now say we are starting to see the Solana network thrive. Let's now say we are seeing the RWA narrative come back into full force. Where do I see the Parcel token going? Well, I would say a nice next stop would be for the Parcel token to reach the market cap of reserve rights RSR at $299.77 million, taking Parcel up 11.41x to a price point of $1.10. Guys, this is extremely possible, especially with this sort of market cap. $300 million at the peak of the bull run, especially when there's trillions of dollars in the market, will be absolutely nothing, and therefore I could very well see this and it would break its previous all-time high. This would be a nice stop for it in the bull run, guys, but I really do think there is more potential behind this, of course, if everything goes well. But like we said, we're going to leave them all short and sweet, and therefore we are now moving on to the third altcoin of this video, and that is going to be GFAL. And GFAL is short for Games for a Living, which has a price point of 0.0059 cents and a small market cap of $20.68 million. You can see down below, guys, that it's achieved an all-time high of just under 5 cents, which occurred in 2023, and therefore we have got a nice buying opportunity once again. Now this one, guys, I've been very fond of since it was first launched. It has got an incredible team. We are going to dive further into the GFAL protocol in the future, and we'll leave that all for then. However, down below you can see all of the exchanges that it's listed on, and very simply what I can say is that there is a lot of potential for it to be listed on some major centralized exchanges. But, and I say that with a strong but, is that we are going to need to have a GameFi narrative come into play in order to start seeing it listed on major exchanges. This tends to be the case, guys, and we won't see that happen until we do see the GameFi narrative come up. But of course we don't know when that will be, but it may be when we see GTA 6 come out, or it may be when we start to see the Sui console come out, or the Solana console. We don't know exactly, guys, but I do personally believe that the GameFi narrative will return at some point in 2025, and therefore we have provided you with this token, as in my opinion this could be a great choice. Now, we can see that it's on the decline, and if you are interested in GameFi tokens, in my opinion, this is a great token to do your research on. For those who would like to do some more research, you can actually get started on the AltCryptoTalk website. As you can see, I wrote a short article as to what is GFAL. Here you'll get a rough idea as to what GFAL is. You can see that we've got the CEO and co-founder of GFAL, co-created EA Electronic Arts, which brought you FIFA, Star Wars Battlefront, Lord of the Rings, and many other games. Down below you can take a look into their ecosystem, their token, and more information. But if you would like a further video explaining what GFAL is, you can let us know once again in the comment section down below. But moving over to market cap of, where we can give you some rough price predictions. My first stop for GFAL would be around $160 million if of course we start to see some centralized exchange listings and a GameFi narrative appear. This would be a 5.52x, making it a price point of 0.03.5 cents almost, and that would almost take it up to its previous all-time high when it achieved almost 5 cents. Now guys, I very simply think a 5-cent price point for GFAL is extremely possible, and therefore I'm going to give you my next stop for the price prediction. But bear in mind, guys, like I said, we need to see that GameFi narrative, we need to see those centralized exchange listings, and we're going to need to see a full-blown bull run if we want to see some major pumps for the GFAL token. Therefore, if we were to see all of those things, I would say GFAL has the potential to reach the market cap of ApeCoin at $400.9 million, taking GFAL up 13.61x to a price point of 8 cents, well exceeding its previous all-time high. Now, a nice stop for me, guys, would be anywhere between 8 to 10 cents. However, like I said, if we do do see all of those things, guys, we could see it well beyond a 10-cent price point and potentially work its way up to a $1 price point. Guys, I know that is far-fetched, but of course take that all with a pinch of salt, and let's move on to the next and fourth altcoin of this video. Now, this one is going to be another RWA crypto gem, which we think is a very good one to do your research on. As you can see, it's got a price point of 0.0017 cents with a market cap of $18 million. Now, guys, this one did see a great rise back in 2024. As you can see down below, in April, it reached an all-time high of almost 2 cents, of which it is now down quite a bit. Like we said with the rest of them, there is great potential here, guys, and this has a very small market cap. It has very great technology in my opinion, and therefore this could be a great gem to hold in your portfolio by the time the bull run comes. Now, if you want more information, guys, we can go through this. However, we are going to leave this one short and sweet, and we can go through this in a future video. But the Dione protocol isn't actually listed on that many major centralized exchanges. You can see a few down below, but honestly, guys, we're going to need some bigger and better centralized exchanges if we want to see a major market cap for Dione. Therefore, once again, like I said with the GameFi narrative, we're going to need to see that RWA narrative return in order to see them listed on bigger and better centralized exchanges. And if this was to happen, guys, I could very well see Dione reach the market cap of Venus at $88.29 million, taking Dione up 4.94x to a price point of 0.0086 cents. Almost hitting that cent mark. This to me is a very conservative price prediction, and I think this is a nice first stop to have for the Dione token. But I do think there is major potential behind this token, and this is a token that we will be diving further into in the future, and you'll be able to find more information over on altcryptotalk.com. So stay tuned on our website, and obviously stay tuned on our YouTube channel. But moving back over, guys, this is not the last stop and last price prediction for Dione. I could very well see it reaching the market cap of Synthetics SNX if, of course, everything goes well and this becomes a major RWA network. Now, it is a layer 1 token, guys, and there is a lot of competition in layer 1. However, Dione really does stand out as a fantastic RWA token, in my personal opinion. And therefore, for it to reach the market cap of Synthetics at $273 million and taking it up 15.29x is not impossible, and it would have a nice price point of 2.5 cents and beyond, well exceeding its previous all-time high. Now, I don't think this will be the final stop for Dione, and in the future we'll give you some more price predictions, but for now we'll leave it at that because I think this is a nice target to have. So once again, guys, we are now going to move on, and we are now officially halfway through the video. So this time we are going to be providing you with another narrative token, and that is going to be the DEX narrative. And this is going to be from Velodrome Finance, also known as VELO, the leading superchain decentralized exchange, which has a market cap of $43 million and a price point just under 5 cents, and has seen an all-time high of roughly 42 cents, which is basically a 10x away. Now, to me, guys, I personally think DEX tokens will thrive in the future as decentralization becomes more key and more important, and especially the way we trade assets. Now, you can see down below that it is listed on the biggest and best centralized exchanges already, including Binance, Coinbase, OKX, and so on. Therefore, those are the green ticks that are already checked off for me, but the reason that I love Velodrome so much is because it's the leading decentralized exchange in the superchain ecosystem. That includes Optimism, Inc., Sonium, Unichain. Guys, this decentralized exchange is available on all of the networks on the superchain, and therefore this, in my opinion, will become one of the leading decentralized exchanges of 2025 as the superchain becomes more prominent. However, there does come a lot of risks with DEX tokens. However, that is the case with every token pretty much in the crypto world. However, what I'm thinking is, guys, is that Velodrome could easily reach the market cap of Aerodrome Finance, which was built by the same team, if I am not mistaken. Now, this did originally launch on the Optimism network. However, it has expanded all the way over to every single superchain network, which is absolutely incredible, and that is why it's on this list, and it has such a small market cap. In my opinion, it is completely undervalued. So my first target for Velodrome, also known as VELO, is a very conservative one, and that's for it to reach the market cap of SushiSwap at $117.5 million, taking VELO up 2.7x. This would make it a price point of just under 13 cents, which I think is very easy to obtain. But guys, I want to skip past this price prediction and move on beyond this to a price prediction I mentioned just a minute ago, and that is for it to reach the market cap of Aerodrome. Therefore, if it was to do this, guys, it would achieve a market cap of $418 million and reach a price point of 45 cents, jumping up 9.62x, which in my opinion is extremely possible. However, guys, once the DEX narrative comes back into play, once we start to see retail investors all over the place, once we start to see the superchain thriving more than ever, and once we start start to see Ethereum back in business, in my personal opinion, Velodrome at $418 million is not entirely impossible and something that I could very well see happening, especially with the centralized exchanges that it's already listed on. Therefore, guys, I want to give you one more price prediction for this one, and that is going to be for it to reach the market cap of Curve Finance, which has a market cap of $539 million. I know it's a smaller jump, guys, but that would take it to a price point of just under 60 cents, jumping up 12.41x and exceeding its previous all-time high. However, moving on to number 6, we have got LimeWire and the ticker LMWR. Now, this has currently got a price point of 8.5 cents with a market cap of $27.2 million. Another small cap crypto gem on our list. Now, guys, I've been using LimeWire ever since I was a little child. They disappeared for a very long time, and now they are back in the crypto world, of which they launched back in 2023, as you can see here. Now, in my personal opinion, guys, this one has enormous potential. As you can see, it did rise to enormous heights. It ran all the way up to around $1.92 in 2023, like I said. However, in my opinion, there is enormous potential. It's listed on crypto.com, Bybit, BitGet, Kraken, and many other exchanges, but it's still to be listed on other major exchanges such as Binance, Coinbase, and so on. Like I said with the other altcoins, we are going to need to see some other narratives come into play. However, guys, this is a very unique platform, of which you can see down below. LimeWire is back, the iconic peer-to-peer file sharing brand from the early 2000s. Now, in the future, we want to do a full video into LimeWire, and therefore we are going to save all the juicy alpha for that video. But we just wanted to let you know that it is on our list and that we are watching it very closely, because this could be a fantastic choice to add to your portfolio. I'm not saying it is, guys. I'm not a financial advisor, but very simply, this is a nice token to start doing your research on. However, guys, I'm going to provide you with a very conservative first stop price prediction for LimeWire, and that's for it to reach the market cap of Illuvium at $100 million, taking LimeWire up 3.81x. Now, this to me is a nice target, of which could happen very simply just from a couple centralized exchange listings, or even an AI and data narrative, or even a storage narrative, or even from just some major announcements. But guys, I'm going to leave this one short and sweet, and I'm now going to give you another price prediction. Let's just say we start seeing it listed on all of the biggest and best centralized exchanges, and LimeWire becomes one of the leading data and AI protocols out there. I would say LimeWire has the potential to reach the market cap of Dog with Hat at $445.95 million, taking LimeWire up 16.36x to a price point of $1.39. Now, although this wouldn't break its previous all-time high, guys, it would be very close, and this would be a nice target for the bull run. However, guys, I really do think it could well exceed this and hit beyond $2, maybe even $5 if everything goes well and this becomes majorly adopted. Guys, like I said with all of them, nothing is financial advice, but we are giving you some exciting options to do your research on. Now, once again, we are moving on, and we are going to be providing you with another RWA token. Can you guess what it is before we get there? Well, it's going to be TokenFi with its ticker token, which has got a price point of 0.013 cents and a market cap of $13.6 million. Now, for those who don't know, this is the sister project to the legendary meme coin Floki, which is actually my favorite meme coin. However, TokenFi focuses on two key narratives, and that is AI and RWA, two of which are going to be the biggest narratives in 2025 and beyond, in my personal opinion. Now, you can see down here that TokenFi has seen an all-time high of just under 25 cents, which now, guys, we are roughly 20-ish x away from that. Now, I've been holding TokenFi for a very long time, guys, and I personally believe that achieving a 25-cent price point is extremely possible. Like I said with the others, we're going to need to see a real-world asset narrative reappear once again in order to see TokenFi listed on major exchanges such as crypto.com, Coinbase, and yes, in my opinion, Binance. Why do I say Binance? Well, Floki is listed on the Binance exchange. It is one of the leading meme coins on the Binance Smart Chain, and of course you can see here that TokenFi is on Binance Smart Chain as well, and therefore it has great potential to be listed on the Binance exchange, if of course we start to see the AI and RWA narrative appear once again. So this is very important to the future of TokenFi, and of course it could very well become majorly adopted. We will need to see some more retail investors, and of course if Floki begins to thrive once again, I personally think TokenFi can thrive as well. So there are many reasons as to why TokenFi can rise, and in the future we'll make a full video separately for TokenFi. But what I also want to show you is over on AltCryptoTalk is that we have a full guide on what TokenFi is. It explains everything that you need to know, but we will go into more detail in a video. However, we have also got a staking guide on the AltCryptoGems YouTube channel, which we'll soon bring over to the AltCryptoTalk channel. So, friends, moving over to market cap of my first stop for TokenFi is for it to reach the market cap of checks at $194.5 billion, taking TokenFi up 7x to a price point of just under 10 cents, which in my opinion is extremely possible. But let's just say it was to break its previous all-time high and reach the market cap of IOTA at $645 million. That would take TokenFi up 23.53x to a price point of 32 cents. Now, to me, guys, I've always seen TokenFi have the ability to reach the dollar mark and beyond. You might think I'm absolutely nuts, but that's what I see for the TokenFi token at some point in the future. It may not be 2025, but I really do think it has the potential to do so. If it doesn't, anywhere between 50 to 75 cents would be a beautiful target that I'd be hoping for. But we'll leave those price predictions for their future video, guys. But for now, we are going to move on to the 8th altcoin of this video, another small cap crypto gem worth doing your research on. And that is going to be none other than SaucerSwap and its token Source, of which is another DEX token, but for the amazing network Hedera, which I'm very bullish on. For those who don't know, guys, I've been bullish on Hedera HBAR for a very long time. I've been hodling and dollar cost averaging into that bad boy for a very long time. So as you can see here, guys, this is on my list as well, the SaucerSwap token, the leading DEX of the Hedera network. It's currently got a price point of 4 cents with a market cap of $31.32 million. It's seen an all-time high of roughly 23 cents, which occurred in 2024 last year. And down below, you can see that it isn't listed on many centralized exchanges, but a couple good ones such as BitGet, Mexi, Gate.io, and so on. However, there is extreme room for potential growth on centralized exchanges. I mean, it could be listed on Crypto.com, Binance, KuCoin, OKX, Kraken. Guys, there are honestly so many options for SaucerSwap to be listed on, and what is going to be required to be listed on these exchanges is for Hedera to obviously become a leading DeFi narrative. Now, obviously, we're going to need to see some more users in the world of DeFi when it comes to Hedera. However, once that does happen, in my personal opinion, achieving that all-time high is extremely possible. But for now, of course, guys, we are seeing a very small price point and market cap, and therefore once Hedera does rise to great heights and we start to see the DeFi ecosystem in Hedera thriving, then we could very well see SaucerSwap at major market caps, and therefore we are now going to move over to market cap of, and that would be for Source to reach the market cap of Drift, another exchange of which has a market cap of $149 million, taking SaucerSwap up 4.75x to a price point just under 20 cents. To me, this is a nice first stop, however, a very conservative price prediction, and therefore my next step for the Source token, if of course it gets listed on all these major exchanges, and if of course we start to see the Hedera network thrive once again, and especially the DeFi ecosystem, I would say SaucerSwap could reach the market cap of 4Chainrune at $394 million, taking SaucerSwap up to the price point of 50 cents, jumping up 12.53x, and to me this is a nice target of which I could see in the bull run, or the early stages of the bull run. At the peak of the bull run, guys, I could say it could very well reach a market cap of $500 million, maybe even $750 million. But of course, we are going to need to see that Hedera ecosystem thriving better than ever. So for now, guys, we are going to move on to the 9th altcoin. We are nearing the end, so we hope you enjoyed this video so far. But very simply, the next altcoin is going to be an extremely minuscule cap crypto gem known as Outlanders with the ticker LAND. Now, this is going to be a GameFi token, my friends. It is very simply launched its game not too long ago. It is part of the Nakamoto Games ecosystem. For those who don't know what Nakamoto Games is, it has been a long-lasting GameFi protocol which is very popular. However, Outlanders has got a price point of 0.0015 cents with an extremely small market cap of $73,000. Now, obviously, guys, this comes up on the higher risk spectrum. I'm not saying to invest in this whatsoever. I'm very simply just providing you with this so you can do your own research. Now, guys, this one does come with a lot of risk, like I said. However, there could be a lot of potential behind it. As you can see down below, it's seen an all-time high of just under 2 cents, which occurred 7 months ago in 2024, roughly when it first launched. But since then, of course, we have been on the decline. Why is this? Well, for a couple reasons. Well, first of all, the market conditions have been absolutely atrocious. And the second main reason is because the GameFi narrative hasn't been around for a very long time. And therefore, we are going to need to see that GameFi narrative in order for GameFi tokens to thrive once again. Outlanders isn't the only token that is suffering in the GameFi world. Many other tokens are suffering, even those larger market caps. However, in my opinion, that won't last forever, and protocols such as Outlanders, Sandbox, and so on should hopefully do well in the coming future. But down below, you can see that Outlanders is only listed on a couple centralized exchanges, Mexi and Gate.io, and it is only doing very minimal volume. But in my opinion, guys, at some point in the future, once we see that GameFi narrative return, we could very well see Outlanders listed on a couple exchanges, and therefore that minuscule $73,000 market cap could very well jump up into the millions, and therefore I think that it will be the case, and that's why it is listed on this list. But of course, take that all with a pinch of salt because like I said, this is probably the highest risk altcoin mentioned in this video. However, my first target for the Outlanders token land is for it to reach the market cap of Pomerium PMR at $1.2 million, taking Outlanders up 16.56x to a price point of almost just under 2 cents, which would be around its previous all-time high as we can see down here. Now guys, to me this is a very conservative price prediction, and why do I say this? Well, at a minuscule $73,000, for it to reach the market cap of $1.2 million would take it up 16.56x. Now I know guys there's a lot of risk behind this token, however there's a lot of potential behind this token. From a $73,000 market cap to a $1.2 million market cap, that is already a 16.56x jump, which is massive. So you can see guys, there is enormous potential here for it to rise, but of course there is extreme risk that this could do absolutely nothing and this could be a token not worth holding. However guys, that is going to be all down to you. Of course, it is dependent on your risk tolerance. Nonetheless, if I was to go a step beyond this, you might call me crazy. However, I do think it could reach the market cap of a minuscule $5.9 million, taking Outlanders up a massive 80.75x to a price point of 9 cents. My friends, please do not take anything I say as a financial advice. Please take it all with a pinch of salt. I am not a financial advisor or a fortune teller. However, seeming as a $5.9 million market cap is still massively small, I still think it is very possible for this market cap to take place if, of course, everything goes well with Outlanders. We see a GameFi narrative. We see the Nakamoto's games ecosystem thriving. This could very well happen and take place, and it would be an incredible jump and could very well exceed a market cap of $5.9 million. In the future, guys, we want to do a further deep dive into Outlanders, the game, the protocol, and the token. However, we'll leave that for a later date, but for now we're going to move on to the last and final altcoin and small cap crypto gem of this video, and that is going to be none other than the REIO network with its ticker REIO, which has a price point of 19.5 cents and a market cap of $28.8 million. This is an RWA crypto gem which has been around for a very long time, since 2020, and as you can see, the all-time high down here is extremely wrong. However, looking at the chart, is seen an all-time high of roughly $3.80. This to me is a nice price target which we can achieve once again in my personal opinion. This is a fantastic RWA protocol of which we have information you can find over on altcryptotalk.com, of which I wrote an article back in September 2024. Here you can find out everything that you need to know about this crypto gem, of which is a RWA crypto. Yes, I'm a fond believer of the RWA narrative, as you can probably tell in this video, as we provided a few for you to choose from. This is another one that we are all bullish on at the AltCryptoTalk team, and we'll be providing more videos and more reviews and technical analysis surrounding REIO. However, moving back over to CoinMarketCap, you can see down below that REIO is already listed on OKX, a massive exchange. It's already listed on Mexi, it's got KuCoin, BingX, 2bit, and some others. But it's got Crypto.com missing, it's got Coinbase missing, and it's got Binance missing, as well as many others. And to be honest, guys, I think this would be a great choice for centralized exchanges to list once the RWA narrative is back in action. Now, to be honest, guys, the competition is strong in the world of RWA. However, I am all about looking at potential, and this to me, guys, has extreme potential to grow. And therefore, over on market cap of my first stop for the REIO tokens, for it to reach the market cap of Track at $172 million, taking REIO up 5.99x to a price point of $1.17. This to me is still quite undervalued, and therefore if I was to go a step beyond this and we were to see the RWA narrative in full force and we were starting to see the REIO network adopted globally, I would say that REIO has the potential to reach the market cap of Pendle at $349.42 million, taking REIO up 12.13x to a price point of $2.37. Yes, I know this would not break its previous all-time high, but guys, I wanted to leave some more price predictions for a later video. This video was simply just to share all of the altcoins that we are closely watching that are at a very small market cap and that you could very well enjoy researching. However, we have many more price predictions for every single one of these altcoins that we've mentioned, and if you'd like to see a full deep dive into any of them in particularly, you can let us know in the comment section down below. Now guys, we've provided you with a list of 10 altcoins that range from different narratives, all of these narratives which we are very fond of: AI, gaming, RWA, DEX tokens, and you can bet that in the next video there'll be more narratives covered and more small cap crypto gems covered. So guys, obviously stay tuned. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to support our channel because we really appreciate it and it really helps our channel to grow. We really love making videos for you every single day, and my friends, if there's anything that you would like us to cover, whether or not that is a review or a tutorial, like we said before, you can let us know in the comment section. But friends, once again, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.